I think we're live. I don't know if we're live or not. Let's see. The thumbnail is made by me and everything else. Alright, let's see. Are we live? We are live. Hello everyone. How you doing? So I put my headset on. So today I want to talk a bit more about the riftco storyline, where I'm going to be taking it. Also Twitch. I'm going to exit that for now. Thank you very much, Twitch. You're very helpful, but go screws and circle dick. Okay, basically. I'm back to the stream. The whole plan is I'm going to be building the riftco map again. Like, this. Now, I haven't showed this off yet, but I do want to show this off to everyone. Now, I am going to continue building on the riftco storyline, but I have explained last stream that there is like a anti-team, like a team of people who don't like the company and all that. So, I'll show you what I mean. So, I'll give you all an example of what I mean by a construct. The first one was like, if my volume doesn't work. Oh yeah, it works. So the first thing is, like, if you look at the riftco map, or this is the riftco side of the entire map, it's organized. You have like a city. You have a massive city here. It's not really, it's more like a small town, but it counts. You have a city that is really taking a long time to load. I'm gonna make my render distance even higher. Let's make my render distance that, and make my frame rate even higher, and lower my chunks to 41 again. There we go, perfect. Now I can actually load things. You have the city here. It's super calm, it's quaint looking, it's quite nice, to be honest. You know, all that kind of stuff. But then we're going to have a problem, which is the city is a city. And each location here doesn't have enough walls. Like, you have the Raider faction, which is now, I think, a neighborhood. You have, like, this little neighborhood area that is full of old builds, but you can use them in construction points. Why is my game not loading anything today? Basically, there's a lot of stuff in this one side of the map. It's all organized by specifics, and I gotta put my frame rate to unlimited. There we go. How the hell did the cow get up there? Basically, the entire map here is organized. It's planned out. Everything around this part of the map has some kind of organizational pattern to it. That makes no sense, to be honest, because in the very end, what's the world of organization without some chaos? And that's what I was thinking originally. Like, how am I going to make a map that is a bit of chaos but also organization? Then I realized there's an entire side of the map that was never touched on, which was a sunken ship, which I will transform into something later. But you might notice that there's this bridge here, which I passed over in the beginning of the stream. Now I'm gonna go into the minecart and have to trigger the... There we go. The game is really not having a fun time running. I might notice that you're going over this. Like, well, where is this entire thing gonna take me, right? Well, here's where it takes you. Now, instead of leading to an open green area, you're now entering this place. The place looks very, developed, right? Wrong. It is actually something that I thought would be interesting. Now, I've been playing a majority of Fortnite, Chapter 2, Season 6. And I love that season, to be honest. It's amazing. It was a great season, and I still am playing it. I'm just not playing it now. So, instead of having a 0 point like I have over there in the middle of the town, I thought of a concept. Why not, instead of having a 0 point, we have the bloom? Now, if you guys are confused, the bloom is basically what happens when a 0 point explodes but if the explosion is in a much smaller containment. Now, in return, the bloom itself is one of my favorite builds on the map, other than 0 Point, the city, and many more. In return, the bloom itself is gigantic. It's a giant orb-like machinery thing, or it's basically just a giant orb that destabilized and basically bloomed inside of here. And before you ask if it's completely hollow, the answer is yes. It is completely hollow because I didn't want to overfill it. And there will be an update where I will alter the bloom, but for now I'm kind of just leaving the bloom the way it is. And it's one of my favorite builds. Also, if you notice, each building or the neighborhood area of this side of the map is not like your normal build. You don't have, like, this is one of the main normal ones, but you don't have your normal buildings or houses. You have houses made of, like, terracotta, crimson planks, quartz pillars, glass, fences, crafting tables. I think that's all for this house. Stone bricks, diorite, iron blocks, so you get the gist. Each house in this little neighborhood part is resemblant of a Mad Max, or I guess Mad Max, but it's something a lot more of a survivalist kind of thing. In other words, every single house here has a twist that makes them extremely makes them makeshift. At the end, it's something I enjoyed building, and it's one of the more creative and chaotic builds. And they will get bigger. Like, over time, I will add more houses like this, but for now, I think it looks pretty cool to have a bunch of makeshift houses surrounding this giant plumage. As well as if you fly around the map, you notice that I'm using birch trees, which in my texture pack makes them have orange leaves. It's a bunch of birch trees, but I love the way they're orange, so I use the birch trees' orange color to basically create this effect. As well as you might notice that there's bloom crystals around here too. Now, all of these will be explained during some of the live streams that will be coming out for this, but for now, all you're going to get information on is that these crystals are incredibly stable but destabilized. That's all I'm going to say. As well as some of the houses have little Easter eggs. Like, here's one. There are 2 burger mascot impressions. One of them is this one, which is based around I think, Dino Burger logo, which I've never used in builds. And then you have this one. Now, you might notice from a distance there are 2 eyes, where the burger mascot. If I go above, you're going to see a bunch of weird wood and metal. Well, you're seeing metal poles sticking out of something. But, if you go on the side, the burger mascot is flipped sideways and is basically ripped out of the building it was approximately built on, as one of the eyes are thrown to the ground. Now, basically, the whole reason why I made this design choice was mainly because I wanted to create like a custom design built area, some kind of unique area. In return, I'm going to be continuing building this, and I love answering questions, so you all can ask, I don't mind, but in the end, I'm going to be working on this town / I guess, extended area. Now, this area on the side, I don't want to do with. And there's a thing I always say. Like, this map took me forever to build. Like, a long time to actually build. Also, I'm going to show something real quickly. Hold on, everybody. Before I continue, I feel like it's important we have a puppy break every single... what time? How long have I been streaming? 10 minutes? I'm going to show Cookie now. Give me a Cookie. Cookie, are you sleeping? Hey, what's wrong, girl? Come here, Cookie. Come on. Come here. Hey, there we go, my little angel. Hello. This is Cookie, my 13-year-old poodle. I don't show her on screen often because she doesn't like waking up from her nap. But you're so happy. Are you a good girl? Oh, you're a good girl. You want to be a streamer? Want to be a streamer, Cookie? You want to be a streamer? No, you're 13. You're like 90-something. Do you want to go back to your bed? Oh, my officers are reacting horrid to this. You want to go back to your bed, baby? Want to go back to your bed? Want to go back to your bed? If you can listen to this. Want to go back to your bed? She makes so cute noises. Alright, baby. Come on. You're a good girl. I know that. Come here. I gotta get back to streaming. But listen to me. I'll let you sleep now. I gotta get back to streaming. You can go back to your bed. Okay, baby? There you go. There you go, my little hermit crab. There you go, my little fluff ball. Have fun. Enjoy your nap. That was Cookie for you. Cookie actually does this where, like, if Cookie's in her bed, like, Cookie hates getting out of her bed for some reason. So, basically what happens is Cookie would get out of her bed to say hi to someone and then goes right back to bed. So, that's Cookie for you. I had her in my room today. I got home earlier today from a walk, and Cookie wanted attention. So I thought, might as well bring her in my room. Maybe I can do some streaming. Maybe I can talk a bit. And at the very end, it's interesting, and I actually enjoyed this a lot. So you guys are great. So this is how much work. Like, the reason I don't record building. I don't like to record building things because a lot of the builds are mainly simple, and Cookie's left the room. Cookie, you're going somewhere? Cookie, where are you going? Yeah, she's fine. She's somewhere else. Like, I don't want to stream building because at the very end, the main problem is that it's going to be too tedious, as, like, a lot of the builds are mainly walls, buildings, and architect. I don't know how to do redstone. I don't know how to do much of that, so at the very end, I don't want to repeat the process of build big wall, then build big structure, then big build things, and back and forth. It's a matter of, I want to make content that is entertaining, but I don't want to make content that is repetitive to a point where it just looks like the same thing every time. Like, that's why I do Fortnite some streams, TF2 in others, because I don't really have a specific stream or game style. A lot of times I play games for fun.
No. Come on, Kevin, let's go. Your dad's you have to sign your return.
I gotta end the stream now then. Alright. Anywho.
Sign your return, come on.
Wait, is he here?
No, we have to go to his house.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Anywho, this stream was cut off short, actually. Now, I didn't expect him to cut off so short, parents and all that. Now, all I can say is that this is kind of like, I will kind of rush how the story is going to be. There's going to be very small subtle clues to the riftco story in the next voice log. So in the next voice log, Novan's going to be dealing with the Bloom, the unstable orb of liquid mass energy that basically melted upon being created. In return, an entire location was made. But, as well as all that, the entire location thrives with criminals, thieves, and a lot of bad people. Basically, the entire location is full of thieves, and the next audio log is going to be talking mainly about that. At the very most, I don't know how else to explain it easier than that, because if I were to say exactly who is in there, then that would be kind of taking away the premise of even doing a voice log, which I love doing them. They're fun, and actually they're introductive to like a lot of new locations. There's also this I want to show off something interesting. Now, before I do finish the stream off, I'll finish that off camera. We have this location, which is called, I think, Sunny Suburbs. Now, what this location is, it's just like a small neighborhood. Simple houses, and rich, simple houses. Basically, this is part of the riftco location. As the riftco location does have limitation, there is going to be an extension around here that's going to make each location of the enemies, or not enemies, they're not villains. They're more based around antagonists, but they're not villains. The antagonists are going to be living in this place of basic disorder, where things can reappear and disappear, or I guess something like that. And in the end, each time something changes here, they're going to be blaming riftco, playing the blame game and saying that riftco caused the corruption, or basically propaganda stuff from past wars and all that. In return, there's going to be a lot more things that come with it. But at the end, it's something I thought would be really interesting. Now, I hope this makes sense for anyone that is a fan of the series, because this audio log series is going to continue being happening. It's actually my favorite things to do, and it's fun. Now, if you did like this, we hit 130 subs. Thank you all for that, guys. If you enjoyed the entire series and want more Fortnite content, or Minecraft content, or whatever, please like and sub. It helps the channel grow, and I'm hoping to get to 200. At most, I probably won't get to 200. Mainly because I'm probably not going to get there fast enough. But in the very end, I do try to make original content rather than be like a bunch of other things. But in the very end, it's interesting. And at the end, I hope you'll enjoy my content, because this is something I thought would be interesting. Each time a new location will pop up, I will talk about it on stream, maybe for like 30 to 20 minutes. Kind of let that settle for a while. And maybe hopefully that will kind of reveal a bit more information about the whole plan of the story. Because in the very end, riftco isn't dead. And yes, I made a quantum log, but that doesn't mean the riftco story is dead. That's it, everyone. Hopefully you understand. There's going to be a lot more coming soon to the map, and I hope you like this, because this is going to be very much basically this is going to be a lot of building. Like, I'm going to extend so far. Like, I'm going to extend to, I'm going to try and show, because there's like areas over here, which I might extend to this area. Who knows? There's a lot that goes to this, as well as the bloom will be important to the story. Just remember that the bloom will be important, as I am calling as each lantern is going to be based around one thing. I'm actually have to put some lanterns on here too, because I actually I feel like the lanterns make this look a bit better for a design choice. Let me see, does it? No, I don't want it in the bloom. I want it to be... No, maybe I could put it in the bloom. But, yeah. Stream's gonna be a bit shortened, but I hope you all enjoyed that. This is, the last image of the bloom, and, I hope you understand the whole situation. Sorry about this whole situation in general. Family matters before anything else. I have a lot of family things I need to do, so, hope you understand. Peace out, guys.